Hey guys, it's Makenzaleigh back with another video. My first video, the everyday gas station look makeup tutorial, got overwhelmingly positive feedback. You guys are so funny. It's so funny. Anyway, so I thought I would make another video for OnlyFans. I thought I would do a story time this time because people have always told me,
Makenzaleigh, your life is so cool and interesting, and I really think you should talk about it on the internet.
And at first I was like, I don't know, cause I'm kind of I don't know, I'm a little private, a little shy, kind of nerdy girl, smart, quirky, you know? So I was like, I don't know, if I feel comfortable opening my walls that quickly. And they're like,
no, you should do it.
And I was like, oh, fine. So they convinced me, and I figured the only reason I would do it is if I could help other people. Maybe teach them something, they could learn something through my experiences. And that's the only reason I would want to, to help the world, be a better place, So anyway, I'll just get into it. So I had this cat. Her name was Spaghetti. Really enjoyed her at first. She seemed pretty chill. She just kind of did her thing. Then things started to get a little weird. She would bring dead birds to my door, thinking I would want it. And I was like, I have literally never talked about wanting a dead bird. It felt like she wasn't listening, and she would just kind of bring me things that I didn't want, and it was kind of gross, and I had to take care of it. I had to clean it up. I had to take the dead birds off my porch, clean it up, and she would just do whatever she wanted, just bring them all she wanted. So that was really annoying. That was a red flag. Then it started getting kind of physically abusive. She scratched me a few times, and that was really traumatic for me, because I was like, why would you do that? That's not an answer to problems, is to scratch people. I was like, that's absurd, So I started feeling threatened, in my own home. I started to feel really, really used. She would only come in if there was food, and she would just leave all day, and it just started to feel really toxic. The relationship was toxic, and I felt like I couldn't escape. I was physically and mentally tormented for months by this cat. So I decided I would kill her, because that was really my only option at the time. So I took her, put her in the car, and I drove her straight down to the vet to have her put down. But I had to have a reason for her to be put down, because I don't know, I don't think they'll just kill animals for free or whatever. So I took it to the doctor, the vet in the clinic or whatever, and I was like, my cat has AIDS. And he was like, okay, we can run some tests, and I was like, okay, sure, whatever. And so he took the cat, Spaghetti got tested, blood, whatever, and he came back and he was like,
oh, she doesn't actually have feline AIDS, so she's totally healthy, young, she should live a long time.
That was a little weird to me. I was like, whoa, first of all, it just was totally dismissive of what I said, because he was like, I said that she had AIDS, and he was like, no. And I was like, okay, that's kind of rude of you to disagree with me. You're a man. Do you understand my position as a woman? That's you're mansplaining to me my own cat. I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. One, I've lived with her. I know her so well. I know her way better than you do. That's just kind of shady. Two, just because you saw her blood and tested it, that doesn't mean that you know everything. I just feel men just think they know everything, and it's just pisses me off, It's and people are just so toxic, and I was just so done. I was so stressed out. That day was just so stressful for me. So I shot him. It was just I look back and I'm like, I was definitely jumping the gun on that one. LOL. I should do stand-up. That's really funny, actually. Good job. That was really funny. Anyway, so I do look back and I'm a little bit okay, yeah, that was a little extra of me, but you know me, I'm a dramatic bitch. I'm a little extra, I kind of do things a little extra. That's just part of my personality. I'm a big personality, So you should know that, going into it, that you might die, I just feel you should know that, that's not my fault that you weren't prepared. So whatever, I killed him. And then I found the syringe or whatever, and I put my cat down. I think it was humane. Like, I think she went like nicely. Like, she didn't make any sounds or anything. And then I took his hand and like rubbed it all over the syringe, and then like rubbed his DNA all over the gun so it looked like a murder-suicide. And then I was getting really hungry because like murdering people like is like really exhausting. It's super weird. Like, I was like exhausted, but all I did was like bad. Like, it was just like mentally and physically exhausting. So I went to get a corn dog. Yes, I cheated on my veganism, but like, I'm not vegan on Saturdays or Sundays. Like, I've been really good about it. I just don't do Tuesdays or Thursdays. But I eat like all like Beyond Burgers, but just not Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Then I was like, oh fuck, I left the bodies. Ah! Like, how could I be such a dumbass? Oh my God, I'm so dumb sometimes. So I was like, fuck, okay. I definitely do not have the strength to fucking pick up those bodies. Like, I go to yoga every Monday, and like, I am pretty fit, but like, I don't know, fit enough to carry bodies? Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, give me a few more weeks. So I decided to call the boys by the dumpster that hang out at the gas station I frequent. So I called them and I was like, hey, dumpster boys, like, I got some bodies, can you take care of them? And they were like, oh yeah, like, sure, you know. And they're so silly, like, I fucking hate them, but I also fucking love them. Anyway, so I guess they took care of the bodies. Like, I didn't really like check in, but like, I'm pretty sure they did, because I didn't see them at the dumpster like the next day. So whatever, I think the dumpster boys took care of it. And so right now I'm in hiding a little bit. Like, I mean, like, I tried to clean up my DNA, but like, I kind of feel like I did a bad job of it. Like, I watch a lot of CSI, watch a lot of Law & Order SVU. So like, I took those tips, but like, I don't know, like, I just feel like I kind of messed up or whatever. So moral of the story, like, I guess is like, cut toxic people out of your life, right? Like, the sooner the better. Okay, because it's not good for you, it's not good for your health. I reflect and I look back and I'm like, yeah, I probably like won't shoot the next doctor I meet. Like, that's a little bit extra, but like, I don't know, if you push my buttons, like, bitch, I will fight back. Like, I will clap back. Like, I'm not gonna be a pussy and just like stand there and take it, especially not from some man who thinks he knows my cat better than I do. Okay, like, I think I know when a cat deserves to die and when it deserves to live. Okay, I'm not playing God or anything, I just am God. It's just like, like, it's just like people don't understand like what I'm going through, you know? Like, I'm just like going through a lot right now, and it's like people don't like sympathize with that. And like I know I killed a cat, like, I know, but it's like, do you know how stressful and like exhausting a double homicide is? Another takeaway from this story is, you know, at the end of the day, we're all capable of double homicide. You know, we all get pushed to our limits, you know? And like, I think it's all about forgiving yourself and like moving forward and like reflecting and being like, okay, so like, how can I be a better person like next time? Like, next time I get a cat who's a total fucking bitch and shades me all the time and like does gross shit, like, what will I do instead of putting it down immediately? Like, that's definitely something I'm starting to think about more, because like, I don't want to, you know, go to jail for the rest of my life. So I'm a little bit in hiding right now. The police, I don't think they're onto me or anything, but like, I'm just kind of chilling, like, I'm gonna stay low. I'm staying away from that area, from the vet. I never registered Spaghetti or whatever, so I just kind of found her at someone's house, and I took her. So I don't know, they might link it to that family that I took her from, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed. I'll keep you guys updated if there's a warrant out for my arrest or if the police come. Like, I'll definitely make another update, but comment below if you think that I should make a part 2. Like, if something does happen, if there is an update, like, let me know if you would like want to hear it, you know, because like, I don't want to give you guys content you don't want. And make sure to watch my previous video. If you guys also like that makeup tutorial, like, I will definitely make more. So, you know, if you like my look right today, this is my everyday kind of natural, like, kind of church look. Like, it's more modest than the gas station look. It's a little bit more humble, like a little bit more like quirky, you know. So I guess, don't forget to like and subscribe, comment below. I can give updates. Thanks for watching. Mwah.